What inspired you to paint the pictures?
Well, first of all, I just have to say thank you so much, Edgemere students, for having me here. It's awesome. There are many things that inspire me to paint pictures. The four paintings that I brought tonight are of Fort Howard, which I remember jogging by Fort Howard. This was 8 years ago when I first moved to the area, and I jogged by those buildings, and I was amazed at this place that I'd never really seen before. All these sort of strangely abandoned houses that were really beautiful. So I just felt compelled to come back and paint them.
Why did you really want to get interested in like the art?
Oh gosh, why did I get interested in art in the first place? Well, you know, I guess I didn't have a choice. You know, I really loved to do it. I sort of couldn't get enough of it. I should have been doing math problems in my math class, but I did doodles instead. So I always sort of loved drawing. And it wasn't until college that I started painting, but I always loved to draw.
Have you known anybody who the houses you painted? Do you know anybody who lived in there, or are they just houses that you saw?
So there's one house out there, one house painting. It's the yellow house with the light reflecting on the wall. And one day when I was bringing that painting back after, you know, sort of being out in the sun working on that painting all day, my next door neighbor said, "Hey," and her name's Miss Mary, and I forget her last name. But she said, "Hey, you know, I know somebody who lived in that house." And she's like, "I used to play there as a little girl." So it was amazing. So I sort of have met people that had close connections to some of those places.
What made you want to move here?
Gosh, what made me want to move to this area? Well, I fell in love with a girl, a woman named Kat, who later became my wife, and she's from this area. So her uncle, Brian, owns Old Bay Marina, so he's up the road, and her dad grew up on Salisbury Avenue, and that's where we now live.
So, what inspired you to do the pictures from Edgemere?
No, our question is, what do you like about the projections that are happening in Edgemere? Like the different things that are happening about our community and the changes.
What do I like about sort of like the other interviews that you've
Yeah,
had with the displays?
Like displays, like when we did the videos, or did you like the little pictures that we had and stuff? What do you like about this? Or like the artifacts in there?
Well, the thing that I like about it, I'll tell you what, there's several things that I like. Okay, so the thing that I like about what you guys are doing is, number one, I think we are deeply impacted by the community we live in, right? It's really important, it shapes us. But sometimes we're not even aware that we're being shaped by the place that we're living in until we really sort of set out and sort of ask these questions and meet people and look around us, right? So that's what I love about it. That's what I love first and foremost. So thanks for asking me, guys.
Thank you.
So thank you for
Yeah.
your time. Thank you.